Alright, welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back to game 215 on our list, which is Legend of the River King on the Game Boy Color. How's it going, Out of the Shadows? How's it going, A Bit Liquidized? How's it going, Crusader? Welcome, everyone. Happy Saturday. Yeah, definitely. it's it's an okay game. I picked it up not too long ago. There, the pack with the 3.5 in the digital version of 4. The only one I've played so far is digital version of 4 because I haven't actually played Persona 3 or 5 yet. But 4, I've platinumed, so figured I might as well try that one out. And yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept. Great music, but the rhythm game part of it is just it's okay, but not amazing. All right, so last time we did some fishing, got some fish. Feels like we're getting really close to the end. We just need to find a wind chime. Got a pretty good kind of lead on how to get it. We just need to figure out some kid and his father needs a big fish. They don't mention which one, but they're hanging around carp and eel. So probably need to find a record-sized carp or eel or something like that. So let's get right into it and catch us a guardian. Switch screens on this thing. So it's on the right screen. There we go. Yeah, theater rhythm games are definitely pretty good. The River King, yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's just really weird. It's like let's just throw like a weird, fighting mini game inside of a fishing game. Kind of a weird. Huh? What was our last? What was our last save? I'm assuming this one here because I wouldn't have found a way to spend 10,000 gold. We both have the same amount of experience, so yeah, there's no way I spent 10,000 gold to go to this one, so it's had to be my last save. Alright, so actually how are we doing for lunches? Are we maxed out on lunches? We are. Alright. So we're like full out and everything. There's a Theater Rhythm Dragon Quest game, and I'd totally pick that up. How has that not come to the West? Not the bees! Should have hit it right there. Oh, I'm surprised I actually hit that there. Wasn't even close to its face. Rush with max strength. Natume? Oh yeah. Well, of course, N64 they tend to probably use the name a lot more often. This one is just the title screen. That's probably the only time they're even mentioned. That's basically it. Alright, so yeah, so we have this boy and his dad. The boy looks like the bigger version of the dad. You can catch a big one too. So I'm gonna catch a big one today, so but most likely it's gonna be carp, because there's 3 kinds of fish in this area. There's eel, carp, and what was the last one was crucian. Carp seems to be the biggest kind of normal fish you would try to catch, and it's the most plentiful around the area, so. But of course it's RNG, so we're gonna have to hopefully, if we're lucky, catch like a big fish. Complete RNG though. Now, try catching eel too, because it might be eel they're going for. Oh, carp! I know, right? Punch the bee just like you punch the bear and the monkey and the demon cat. Actually, I'm wondering. One other thing I was wondering after the stream yesterday too is, like, we'll get like a notice that we got a world record if we obviously got a big one, but if we've already picked up a big one, do we even get that message? Have we picked up a big carp before? No, I haven't. Okay, so I'll know right away if it's if it says it's a record, then I'll know it's a big one. That's one thing I wasn't sure. Something with eel. Never picked up like a record eel. I wonder if he picked up like another, you know, W. Goodgen, for example, that was like 12 inches or 12 centimeters. It might not say it's a record, even though it's considered a big one. So we know that 42 centimeters is not big enough, so it has to be bigger than 42 at least. It's GII trout. It's huge. Well, it looks huge, but little sticklebacks there. 3 centimeters cliffish. Like some of these are ridiculously small. Like a minnow. They got a snake head. Not the puns again out of the shadows. Hey, Kelmac, how's it going? So I wonder if there's a fly combination that, because I mean, if it does carp, we don't really need eel. Let's try, because I know eels don't really like flies. I don't remember what I tried catching carp with before. Maybe the advantage with the flies is that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about like reeling them in or baiting them in with the lures. As soon as you catch them, that's it. They're caught. That's nuts to me, yeah. Pretty much, right? Like, huh. Let's make a Harvest Moon game purely about fishing. Although, when did Harvest Moon come out? Harvest Moon must have been out at this point, right? Well, yeah, it was probably... When was the original Harvest Moon out? Was the N64 the first Harvest Moon, or was there one on the SNES? Like in Japan, it is. Yeah, Dark Arms, I mean, portable games tend to be short. Like this one we're probably going to beat very shortly if we figure out what these two want. Like, I'm not even sure what kind of fish they're interested in. They mention they want a big one, which usually means a record-sized one. They don't mention... Okay, so I'm not interested in this. They don't mention what kind of fish. I'm just assuming carp, because that's the most plentiful fish around them. This one instead? Okay, that's what I thought. Hey, Tex. Not enough, unfortunately. Need to wiggle it way more to attract all the fish. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Except we're not fishing in the sea. Hey, what the hell? This one probably has a lot of carp. The thing is, I don't know what kind of fly that the carp like. And it's like a mix of carp and eels, so... Let's try the wet versions as well. It had a little herb. A couple of rocks of crack. That'll make them come. And we also have... I keep forgetting we have like chumming as well. The runaway fish are now back. Okay, so this just respawns the ones that like is scared away. Oh, okay. That didn't really help do anything. I did nothing at all. 97, yeah, that is pretty late. Yep. These fish don't seem interested at all. This thing, though, I don't even know if this is... Oh, that's what soon. This carp? Okay. So carp do like this stonefish one, so... Now the fun part is the RNG of... Oops. We're trying to get a record size one. Could be the first one, it could be like 20 from now. And assuming it's even carp that they want. It could be eel, could be the other fish, but so carp makes the most sense as a fish somebody you'd be trying to catch a big one. That's 6 for Japan, 98 for the EU, wow. Nope. Not a record. Alright. Now we try to catch a record one. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Don't move away. Almost there. Alright. You carp or an eel? Damn it. They're definitely not biting. Maybe there's a better kind of fly that they'd be interested in. That one right there. Come on. Yeah, that's definitely an eel because he's not interested in the lure at all. Unless different carps are interested in different lures, but I'd be surprised. Come on. Neither of them are biting. Damn it. Makes it really hard to catch any fish that aren't out in the, I guess I could use my raft. No, my raft would still get carried away by the current. So anyway, I look at it. Trying to catch any fish in the current that aren't just standing right next to a shore or something. It's kind of hard. Get back here, fish. Come on. God damn it. Yeah, it seems like bait probably does work better. Or not bait, but like lures. The flies just takes a while for them to even notice it. I'm not sure if this is an eel. Okay, I was gonna say. It's either an eel or a carp. Yeah, it seems like this era was the era of like experimentation for portable systems. So you get a lot of like weird. Well, I guess portable systems are always the era of the console of choice for experimentation, because it's a lot cheaper to release a game on it, right? So you're not gonna pump a lot of money in making a big game on the PlayStation or the N64 that might have limited appeal. Doesn't sell much on the portable, then whatever, you didn't lose that much. Nice, okay. So that's one record one. So I don't know if they want two, or if they just want one, or if it's even carp. Let's see. Oh. So we might need two of these. Or they want eel. Because the way they're mentioning, like, I'm going to catch a big one too, it definitely sounds like we need to catch more than one. Okay. Problem is the pail limit. So right now we have what, 2 fish in our pail? We have 3 fish in our pail. If our pail maxes out, we'd have to sell the stuff in our pail. We have no way of like releasing. Like, I can't say, hey, I want to get rid of this eel that's in here. So you can't sell like just part of your pail. So this is gonna be at the mercy here of like RNG. Hey Brian, how's it going? So it was what, 47 centimeters, I think it was? Oh, no, 47 centimeters is a record. Unless they want even bigger ones, but... Or they want eel, you know. Yeah, let's switch to our lure. That way we'll catch... But, now, gonna wait till I get 2 carp, because the last thing I want to do is capture a bunch of eel and carp and then have to sell the whole pail. If I just concentrate on one fish, I have a better chance of getting, you know, that one specific fish. It is 2 carp that we need. 2 record-sized carp. Oh, it's all eel. Let's see. There's a lot of carp this southern part of this peninsula here. No fatalities? Yeah. Not really much of a surprise, I guess. It's really annoying you can't fish over the cliff. Which makes fishing in this area really tough. I hate when I spam the button and just miss. Not your damage. One song plays the entire game. God, I hate games that do that. Especially RPGs. Those are the worst. RPGs that have one song. Looking at you, Ultima 5 on the NES. And Hydlide. The worst thing ever. Damn it, fish. Oh, here we go. Which one, Ultima 5? I don't know. It might not have, but the PC version, or the NES version, just had one song throughout the entire game, no sound effects. So it made the game just like mind-numbingly like annoying as hell. I mean, the game itself was pretty crap as well, but that just made it so much worse. You just had to listen to one song with no sound effects for the entirety of the thing. Oh well. Alright, got 2 in a row. Okay, so we got 2 of these big fish now, right? Okay. It's not that they're not interested in carp. That or I'm totally barking up the wrong tree here. Let's see, what else is there? There's eel. There's eel and there is the crucian. They're kind of... Where they're hanging out, there is some crucian, so maybe it's crucian. Ultima 6, oh yeah. I guess back then it would have been like PC speaker music too, so... It's carrying the fish away. I know what crucian's like. You should be stewed, yeah. Alright. I don't think there's any eels hanging around this area. There might be, but... No. Oops. They're wet. Three channels, yeah. It's better than PC speaker. But yeah, they would have just gone for sound effects back then. Until, you know, sound cards were a thing. Not interested in that. This might be an eel. I don't think I found any flies that the eels were interested in. Game Blaster, yeah. I had like a Sound Blaster back in the day. Creative Labs Sound Blaster. Like the original one, not the 16 or anything. These things were awesome. I remember Wolfenstein was like the first game I played on a sound card, and holy crap. Hearing the characters like yell out and that was crazy. This fish, this gotta be an eel. He's not interested in anything. These 3 species here, so yeah. Hey, Ghost of Ghost Dad. Yep, fishing RPG. Fish breed. Get back. There. Nope. Back here. Okay, well, that's not. Alright, I think I tried all. This is like the last fly to try. Not interested in fly, we're gonna have to use lures, I guess. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Damn it. I guess when he moves through it, it's a lot less likely to bite. Come on. No. That's gotta be an eel then. Let's use a, I'm thinking it's an eel. It could be a, what are that other fish we're looking at, but I'm thinking at this point it's an eel. NPCs give you hints, not for a specific fish, no. Most of catching fish is trial and error. Figure out what kind of fly and lures they like. There is an in-game, or there's a manual in the, there's a map, I should say, in the manual that shows you what kind of fish hang out in what areas. But that's it. Doesn't tell you anything about the specific likes or dislikes of the fish. Well, you know, trial and error, you kind of learn. It's just fine. I mean, it's not terrible. Looking for a specific kind of fish, just... The thing I like about bait, about luring, is that you have to... When you're capturing them with bait or with flies, as soon as they bite down on the fly or the bait, you've hooked them. With luring, you have to capture them. You have to, like, bait them into biting in the lure first. Yeah. Especially these two here, like, they're talking about finding a big one. So I'm assuming we need to give them, like, a record one. I got 2 record carp. I figure maybe we need to give them two record ones, but I got 2 record-sized carps. So they're not interested. I'm assuming either we need something else or I'm just barking up the wrong tree, and because they weren't here before. Like, they were only here... What was the last thing I did before they showed up here? Like, quest-wise. Picking up the axe, maybe? Either picking up the axe or getting the lure rod large. That's when they showed up, I'm pretty sure. And then there's their wife/mother in the, there's a house down at the bottom. Let's say that these two are here, looking for a big one. Maybe we have to bring the fish to her. Let me think about that. So I wish they would say what they're looking for. Earthbound, yeah. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. I meant fish. I think we want this fish. This fish is smaller than the worm. Well, this one, I don't think you have to catch all the fish, but I could be wrong. I don't even know how many kinds of fish there are. I guess I can count from the manual, but... See, I don't want to catch too many wrong fish here, because my pail's going to get full. Especially if I need to give them a mix. Alright, let's go see that old lady here. My husband promised to catch some big ones, but I wonder. Sounds like she needs her husband to come back with big ones. I got big ones. And I never went looking for a loach, but I mean, she just wants to pay us for loach, which she's usually just one of those NPCs who gives you more money than you would normally get at the shop for them. So I figure I don't really need to bring her a loach, but maybe we need to do that. Oh. Alright, maybe it's eel. This looks like a restaurant, maybe, so maybe we need eel. Crap. Demon cat! Defeat the demon cat! Yeah, I mean, memory size was definitely limited. This guy just gives us... yeah. Perch is delicious. I had Perch when I talked to her at one point and she wasn't interested, so... These two have already got their information. You know, the Guardian is at the pond in, like, the stream area. And the, we need the wind chime. And I imagine I have to trade this charcoal for wind chime, but... Nobody mentions wanting charcoal. So I figure, like, the only character left in this area that even seems to be remotely want something is the kid and his dad and their wife. It's like Earthbound? No. It's like Harvest Moon. Oh. Press the start button? Oh. Like, what's happening? Second, guys. Hey Seb, how's it going? Okay, I didn't use any lunches, did I? No. Okay. What's our pail size right now? Let's go 7. So we have room for 9 other things. So I don't know if I need a mix of it. That's the thing that sucks the most here. Alright, let's save first. Because if your pail fills up, you have to sell everything in order to empty it, or else you can't. Well, I don't know. I never tried fishing with a full pail. I'm not sure if maybe it'll still let you, but then you can dump something. It just usually says like your pail is full and that's it. Yeah, well, that's the whole goal of the game, is to catch the guardian to help your sister. I don't know if the guardian, if you're like, she needs like, we need to cook the guardian to save her, or if it's going to give us a wish to save her. If she's like, I don't know, ill or something. But right now, I need a wind chime in order to get the guardian. I'm assuming we're supposed to find it in this area here. There's nobody particularly saying they want something except for these two here. There's just a father and a child. They're talking about just wanting to catch big ones, and their mother is in a house, and she said she's waiting for them to come home with some big ones. I'm assuming we need to do something with them because they weren't there before. They only spawned recently. They definitely weren't there when I came here at an earlier point in this area. Problem is, I don't know what they want. They just say they want big ones. I picked up 2 record-sized carp. They don't seem to be interested in that. Maybe I need eel. I get to catch like a record-sized eel. There's 3 kinds of fish where they're hanging out. There's eel, carp, and some other one. Well, I mean, your sister is just like, she's just in bed. I mean, I don't know how sick she is. Maybe she's just got like a cold. And you as a kid, you're like, alright, there's a legend of a river king. We need to go get her better. And I bet you once we get back, oh, she's already fine. She's been gone for a week. She healed up the next day. Man, this eel doesn't. This better be a record-sized eel. It's definitely a fighter, anyways. I don't know if the record-sized ones fight more than the non-record-sized ones. I haven't really noticed a difference, to be honest. Mind you, record-sized ones tend to just. Seems like it's complete RNG what size they're going to be when you pull them up. Alright, we got this one. 113. I think it's the biggest we caught so far. But still not record size, I guess. Big carp's 47. Eel, yeah, 113 is the biggest we caught so far, but still not a record. It's probably like 115, maybe a record. Kind of wish the fish would show up before you cast your rod. You have to cast and then only then do they show up, and then you have to recast again to go for the shadows. I guess that way, you know, it'd be hard for them to we don't need a carp. What happens if do I lose it if I do this? If I don't want to catch this one. I already got 2 record-sized carp. I don't want to fill my pail with another one. Not that we would, but I don't want to lose my lure as well. Whatever. If we catch all the carp in the area, they're gonna be like, oh well, we gotta go home, there's no more fish biting. Or bears motor face, the higher your energy meter goes. Yeah, I know, right? All the bears. The bears. Come on, record. Oh, come on. 115 is not a record. Keep picking up bigger and bigger ones, but they're never a record. Ugh, what's our pail at now? Got room for 6 more fish in this pail. I really hope it's not a mix of different fish that they want. Right in the face. Bam! Wrecked wasp. Let's get the fish. All these fish. The wrong side of the lake, the river. Yep, got a whole bunch of dream casting coming up. Hey, Reg. As long as there's no bear meat, I'm there. These bears are nasty. Oh, not more carp. Damn it. I already got 2 record-sized carps. I need more carps. Wow. Got 3 record-sized carps. Maybe they need 3 carps. I don't know. Wouldn't make sense, but... Maybe, oh, maybe there's like one for the wife, the son, and I don't know, maybe. No. Yeah, so it definitely seems like it's not carp that they're interested in. When did Tornado come out? There's still a lot of the PlayStation library left. We're only in 1999 after all. PlayStation's only been out for what? 2 years, 3 years at this point? There's a lot of PlayStation games coming. And still a bunch of PS1 games when the PS2 came out after all. Oh, come on. Yeah, probably right. It's an eel that swallowed another eel. No. A wimpy 104 centimeter eel. It's only a meter long. A measly 100-meter long fish. Kind of crappy kid can't pull up more than a meter long fish. Stupid kid. In this one, they definitely measure by length. They don't care about the weight. I mean, if you're catching the same fish, same kind of fish, generally the length of it's gonna determine the weight. Unless you're buying at a store, but that's totally different. Damn it. Come on. Damn it. This current makes it really hard to catch fish on the edge. Damn it, fish. Damn it. God damn it, another carp. Almost there. Is our pail maxed out? It's gotta be really close. Oops. 14, yeah. We got room for 2 more fish. But I want to see what happens if they still let us fish. Like, I never really tried fishing once my pail was maxed out. Maybe it does, and you just... God damn it. And it just, lets you dump a fish at that point. Yeah, those puzzle games can be quite tricky sometimes. Sometimes it's one of those, like, obvious things you just miss. Love when that happens. I got room for one more fish. And we're fighting a damn bear again. Damn bear. Punch the bear. Everybody knows that's how you defeat bears in real life. Just punch them in the face. They'll run away. We need bear spray. You get your fists. Exactly. I don't know if that's a shark or a bear, but probably the same. Oops. You are full. And we're 114 HP now. I know, right? I'm assuming the kid doesn't kill them. He probably just like scares them away or something like that. Because yeah, you're like an 11-year-old kid that just punches a bear to death. Then yeah, you don't want to mess with this kid. This kid definitely belongs in like a shoten anime of some kind. The strongest kid in the world. Or shonen. Shoten. Shigami Goku. Yep. Met fish. Damn it. There. I know, right? So he sells. Ah, like the worst. It's not even close to record size. Alright, so our pail is full now, so let's see if it even lets us... doesn't say that we can't fish. So maybe it let us choose a fish to dump. Yeah, maybe I'm like, maybe we don't even have to do anything with these guys, but like this is the only lead to a wind chime that I have. Nothing that even seems remotely like they'll give us something for it. Oh, it just, I mean, it... Yeah, so you just dumped that fish, I think. Did it? Because we had 16 before we captured that fish, I think. That would suck if we catch a fish and it's like, oh well, you don't have any room. Let's go see their mom again just for the hell of it. Before we go sell this fish. Probably losing all the health by paddling there, but oops. He's really full of parasites? Yeah, probably. Parasitic meat. Get some extra... fiber. Let's have this guy over here. I can talk to him in a bit, but hear what he mentioned. Catfish. See, he mentions catfish and earthquakes. Maybe we tried to capture a catfish. I never tried catching one yet, so worth a shot anyways. Catfish are right next to him. No. So, yeah. Let's try the catfish, maybe. Some tasty meat. It's like the Swiss cheese of meats. I think we used a lunch. We need to place our lunch. Alright. Slowly but surely. Crap. I'm using so much health here. It's because I want to take a shortcut. How much health do we lose there? And like half our health. SS Minnow. The minnows are fighters. Don't joke about the minnows. Those things are really tough to catch. Here's another one that might need a record size one of. Because this is pretty much where they're hanging out too, so. Crucian. So maybe some crucians. Crucian, eels, and carp. Obviously carp is not what they like. Because collect a bunch of carp and they care less about. Hey, Mary. Mary's cool stream. Must have been an amazing person. These guys will never be happy with the fish we catch. How's the programming coming? Doesn't sound like it's coming well. I'd program better than I ever will at this point. Not that I've done programming in like years. Limit fish. From the sounds of it, it didn't go well. Damn it. Or we don't care up anyways. God damn it, just get the fish away. I know, right? We found some rod supplements. Yep, husbando is definitely a thing. So I've worked long and hard to make the husbando command. It's a furry husbando. Come on, hit the... God damn it. There, hit in the face. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Ugh. Health is too low, or casting range sucks. I don't know if your like maximum health, like the casting range is determined also by your like maximum health or just your percentage of health. It does seem like my casting range has gone up now that my health is higher. So I think your health bar just in general affects your casting range. If you have like 120 health, doesn't matter if, you know, your maximum is 200 or whatever, you're going to cast the same range. That's the I guess the most important thing of it getting experience in this game is just being able to cast further. Now I'm gonna find a record-size eel. I guess there's such a huge variety in eel sizes that finding a record-size one is tough. Man, these could be taken out of context quite a bit. It's not the size of the eel that counts. It's how hard you pull it or you reel it in. I meant reel it in. I don't need more carp. Go away, carp. Like I need more money in this game. I'm already maxed out on all the money I want. Does it shock you? It's a regular eel, not an electric eel. And even if it was electric eel, I mean, it's not like the fishing line is conductive. We're not fishing with a metal line. Waiting for Mary to go nuts with programming speak. Do it, Mary, do it! Well, the Breath of Fire games definitely had quite a bit of fishing. And the fishing like evolved over the course of the games. That's like the funnest part of those games is the fishing mini games. A game purely based on fishing? I don't know. It seems like it's really hard to capture a record-sized eel. Maybe you can't even get a record-sized eel. That could be a thing too. Yeah, that's the biggest one we caught so far is 116 centimeters. So we keep picking up bigger and bigger. They're never record size. Doggo, please. PC on fire. I mean, you just started programming like what, a week ago? It's gonna take a little at a time. You'll be a script kiddie in no time. This wasps is tough. Dude, set it on fire. Doggo is evil. Damn it, Doggo. Stop it, Doggo. Doggo's name, believe me. Bad Doggo. Bad girl. Doggo wants my fish. I know, right? Doggo wants me to catch like a big eel. Considering an eel could probably swallow her whole. Probably not the best idea. Your Doggo might want steak, mine wants an eel. Sure. Go away, fish. I don't want you. I'm hoping I see it today too. It's just trying to find what these guys want. The fish seems to be tough as hell. Assuming this is what I need to do here, but this sounds like get a fish that these guys will be happy with. No. Oh wait. There's no end. Alright, let's catch the guardian. It's like thanks for catching me, but to heal your sister, you must catch one of every record-sized fish. Oh god, that'd suck. Like get every single fish, like a record-sized one at the same time. The pail size of 16. I'm pretty sure there's way more than 16 fish I've seen so far. So basically, it would be impossible. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I gotta love those infinite loops. No, I didn't catch the guardian yet. I still need the wind chime. I'm trying to figure out what these guys want here. I've already caught like a couple of record-sized carps, so they definitely don't want carps. I'm trying to catch a record-sized eel, but I caught a lot of eel, but not one of them has been record-sized yet. This is really annoying. I'll go into tears. Man, I'm never gonna find a record-sized eel. I think the main problem with eels is there's just a large variation in terms of size. Other fish, there's a lot less variation, so if it's complete RNG in terms of how much or how long it is, then it's a lot easier getting a record size when you have a fish that only has like 3 possible sizes. Yet the eel has like, I don't know, 20. So trying to get a record size one, which might be 1 out of those 20, is a lot less likely. How's all the fish? Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishies. Yeah, I guess I can go try out those catfish for the hell of it, but I mean, if these guys are hunting for catfish, they're completely in the wrong area. Maybe that dude who mentions catfish might give us something. Maybe he's the wind chime guy. Maybe I'm just totally thinking wrong. That's this woman in the restaurant. The only thing I know is that she said something different. She was saying something different when I first talked to her, so that kind of clues me in that she's gonna give us something. Because I don't know if it's after I picked up the axe or after I picked up the lure rod, like the larger lure rod, that she started saying something different. Come on. There's also these ones here that close to where they're hanging out, so it's a possibility these things are what they're looking for. Come on, fishy. Come on. Come on, I'm not swimming that fast. Okay, good. Got a record crucian, so let's see if that's what they want. The only other fish in this area that I haven't caught a record size one is the eel, which is the one I caught the most of. He just doesn't give a damn. Come on, crucian. Oh. Every time I think like something happens, like, oh yeah, encounter. It's like the 4th time I got an encounter despite right before I talked to them. Every time it throws me off. 108 damage. No. Alright, it's not the Crucian. Alright, so the only thing left is eel. If it's not the eel at that point, it's like... it's gotta be something... Maybe these guys aren't even what we need. Because there's no way they would want to fish from like a totally different area. It wouldn't make sense. Like a catfish or something. I've already tried giving them a record size snakehead. This is like probably the biggest fish in this zone, not counting the eel. At this point, we're basically we need to respawn the fish. If I go. Respawn them? Yes. Oh, I don't want you, carp. I hurt, yeah. Man. You just swim a little bit and you get so hurt. Like, rafting just sucks your HP like crazy. And of course your casting range becomes like 0 at that point. Pretty much, right? Not even sulfuric acid, it's like... some sort of like neutron star material that just instantly vaporizes you as soon as you touch it. Yeah. Seems pretty hard to just try to not catch a fish sometimes. You're purposely trying to not catch it. You can't like cancel the... God, yeah. It's like you're perfectly fine, then you meet an enemy, suddenly your character is like spread out from the middle of the screen and start drowning when the characters on one side of the screen touch the water. It's like, come on. Come on, just give me a record size heal already. Sucks. How many eel have I caught so far? Like 20 plus at least. I haven't seen a record size one once. Which is making me think that there's no record size eel. Maybe there isn't. Yep. Gotta love getting old. 114. Dragon's the best. First time you encounter that like cat statue that starts shooting lasers out of its eyes, or you know the constellations that start attacking you. You know you're in you're playing a special game at that point. Change review visuals, yeah. Pretty much. Definitely different. They showed what this nest could do. Good fish. Oh, stop going far away. The rest, yeah. The rest, we don't speak about the rest. Let's Scared him away. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, boy. Damn it. That's all I'm getting is carp. Sometimes you get a lot of eels, sometimes you get a lot of carp. Hey, Zerdine. How's it going this fine Saturday? Go away, carp. Nobody likes you. Alright. Any more eels around here? I'm gonna try capturing like 5 more eels at the most. If I don't capture a record one at that point, I'm gonna try catching a catfish. Maybe that the dude talks about catfish will help us. Oh, not bad. I'm getting near the end, but I'm like, I'm basically stuck at a point where I need to find a wind charm, which obviously we have to trade this charcoal for a wind charm, but I haven't found anybody who wants to do so. I got a couple leads in terms of characters that have changed their dialogue, which definitely indicates that, you know, you need to do something for them, but what you need to do for them is very vague, which doesn't help things. It's like, yeah, trying to capture like a big one for this dad and their kid, and his kid, but I tried catching a large carp, another fish that was nearby. Multiple carp. I had like 3 carp at one point that were record size in my pail. You weren't interested. So the only thing left is an eel, but... Hey, adversary. Bizarre fishing RPG, I know, right? The Game Boy Color was all about weird games. It's like the reverse. That's what I mean, like, you can get fish that are like 82... Eels that are 82 centimeters, like 116 is the biggest I've seen so far. No, 117, I think. No, have I seen 117? I don't think so. I think 116 is the biggest I've seen. So I think because there's such a variety of eel sizes, getting a record side one is like really rare. Yeah, 116 was the biggest I've caught. So I bet you 117 is considered record size. Hey, Billy Ez. Dragon's perfect. Yeah, I know, right? Warlocked? So they made like a Warcraft clone for Game Boy Color. And this one is pretty early in the Game Boy Color library. You know, it's one of those games that is playable in both Game Boy Color and Game Boy Original Game Boy. Which usually means it's probably like... You know, it's probably dumbed down in some ways to make it work on the original Game Boy, while Game Boy Color exclusive games probably have a more... I don't know, it's probably like a bigger memory address or whatever that they can use. Something to that effect. Damn it. You mean to punch the fish lure. Fishy, 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 fishy. I don't want you. Oh, we only caught one record size one of these. Maybe it's like... Because it does sound like they want more than one. Alright, let's go catch a... I'm gonna go try catching a catfish. And we just like fought one of these like 3 steps ago. So we hit him in the face. This guy never said anything new. It's just like nature. Onion whipping. Hey, Burpo. Alright, catfish hang around. I think I've seen that guy that was down there before. I think that's a new guy too. I don't remember there being somebody down here. Was he here before? Oh yeah, he was, yeah. Big fish around here. This guy that basically hints at the snakeheads. Alright, so the catfish are where that dude is. So around here. Let's heal up a bit. So what would catfish like? Worms, maybe? I don't know. Doggo. Oh, they don't like doggos. Let's do doggo. That is not a catfish. It's like a shrimp. Or lobster or something. I don't think there's lobster. I think this is just shrimp. Well, shrimp are bottom feeders, right? So. Oh, so there's bottom feeders too, yeah. It was a shrimp. Whatever. I don't think a record-sized shrimp would be what they're looking for. Got a record-sized shrimp, or be able to feed her family. Never. There's a catfish. Alright, Sky. Temperatures are restless, there will be earthquakes. Okay. So, not interested in catfish, so. I don't know. Let's just go back and like revisit all the places. Maybe there's something somewhere else. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I can't seem to catch a record eel. I don't know if they even exist at this point. Go talk to everybody in case, you know. Because, I mean, if we found the axe, we would have gone back here. I never went back to the stream after getting the axe and talked to people. So maybe somebody here says something new. Like maybe the old lady that's just throwing me off there. Like a red herring with her, you know, changing dialogue. So maybe the wind charm is over here. My daughter. Care less about your daughter. I did check where the pond was, right? Did I check around the pond? I don't know. Let's go double check around the pond. We're gonna collapse soon here. It would be appropriate. It would be game appropriate. Is there anybody around here? Be down here. Try catching some fish here just for the hell of it too. Yeah, so there's nobody around the pond itself. That's a big-ass fish. Yeah, you watch. I mean, just because there's 4 areas listed in the manual doesn't mean there's only 4, right? It could be like a 5th area that only shows up after you meet the certain requirements. But basically everything says that the guardian is in this pond here. We just need the wind chime. Got a sea carp. Big ass carp. You can try to catch a record 1 in this area too. Maybe that's what those other people want. Catch a record size 1 of these things. See, this guy's the guardian. A bitling. The mega fish of this pond. It'd be funny if the guardian was a bitling. That fish does not give a damn. It seems like the fish lure or the worm lure is definitely the most popular one that a lot of fish like. Seems to be the most popular lure by far. Big and small alike. Or bitlings. Facts. I don't want to catch another bitling. Why can't I cancel? Like, I really wish I could just cancel here. It's like, I don't want to catch this fish, and just... But no. The fish has to take a bite and then run away. Only way of, like, getting out of this. If he doesn't try to take a nibble, or, you know, you capture it and you pull too hard, you just can't finish this. Tail is full, great. Thanks. Eagle. Ow. C/quick, yeah. Fishing is good for catching ayu. Ayu! Best her tomorrow. You should say that like a week ago. That's my wife that I would catch a big one. I can't go home. Wait, is this the guy? There's 3 ayu of more than 26 centimeters in length. Wait, this is the husband of that white? I thought it was those other dudes in the... I've been wasting all my time. Alright, this guy definitely... Yeah, this is definitely the one here. We gotta catch 3... Oh god, we gotta catch 3 record-size ayu. Well... How much time did I spend trying to catch fish of those 2 in the other area? I thought they were like the husband and son of that wife. I gotta enter your pail first. Man, what a ripoff. Whatever. Stupid game. Hate you, game. At least over an hour. I mean, over an hour today, plus how much time did I spend yesterday? Like 2.5 hours trying to get... I finally got I got 3 carp today, thinking maybe I need multiple. I guess I was right about the multiple, but I thought it was like for the sun and... Man, the hell game. Yeah, well, there's a Legend of River King 2 on the Game Boy Color, as well as Legend of River King on the PS2. So yeah, hopefully the other ones aren't as stupid in terms of like direction. That's pretty stupid there that they just. Like, I thought for sure those two on the peninsula and Lake 2 were the ones were like the husband and son of that woman who was waiting for her husband. So I was right about her being like the trigger in some way, because her dialogue did change at some point. But I guess I was completely wrong about who she was waiting for. Man. I gotta find an alternative for PTPB. Thing went down, never came back up. Guess we don't have to worry about money. So AU like fly fishing, so I carry one chumming. This stream is 135 HP. It's not enough HP. Okay. IU. Where they hang out? 3A of 26 inch centimeters or more, which I'm assuming are record size ones. Hopefully they're not record size ones, maybe they're just big ones. Alright. Like, I think all these people are actually robots. And that kid there especially is radioactive, so you want to be careful around him. IUC. Okay, so basically just east of this spot here. What did they like? I think it was Thera, if I remember correctly. Yeah, well, HP is more like stamina. It's not really like health. So when you run out of HP, you're just running out of stamina, so you collapse. You're too tired or whatever to go on. It also means why, you know, it also explains why you can't cast as far, and of course, you know, you just get tired by getting mauled by a bear. You don't actually get hurt, you just get tired. I really hate when streams move this fast. It's really hard to capture fish. Oh, damn it. Keep forgetting. That's the thing that sucks when you switch between lure fishing and bait fishing. Because lure fishing, as soon as they start circling, you want to hit the button. Bait fishing, you have to wait for them to pull the bobber down. But at least you don't have to lure them. At that point, they're caught. Yeah, that kid's eating a lot of sour candy. That's why his tongue is neon green. .22 centimeters, boo. Right fish, wrong size. Alright, so at least we know this fly works against the AU. Come on. 3 fish there. One of them's got to be interested. I need to play Final Fantasy 15 someday. One day. But at the same time, I played Dragon Quest 11. And a million other games are in my queue. It will one day. Hopefully I get to it before, you know, I kick this mortal coil, you know what I mean? Like 50 years from now. That's the end. I don't know, by the time you get to it, like, let's say it takes me, you know, 15 years to get to that era. If I'm still around and still doing RPG Quest, then how many more games are there going to be in 15 years? It's not going to be the end of RPG Quest. I know there was supposed to be some stuff that was coming up for it and it got cancelled. I think some other stuff might have been ready. I don't know. I know there was supposed to be more things coming out that got cancelled for sure. What size is the AU we caught, by the way? I didn't even notice. Was it 26 centimeters? I don't think it was. These ones aren't AU. I don't care about the non-AU fish. Oh crap. Damn it. I did it again. Yeah, I mean, I've already seen the length of RPGs go up significantly when I hit the PS1 era, and it's probably going to go up even more once I hit the PS2 era, so... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for DLC, I'm only playing... I mean, if I own the Game of the Year version of a game, I'll play that. Or if the game only came out in some sort of Game of the Year version, I'll be playing that. But not necessarily, like... Yeah, if I own, like, the regular version of the game, but there's also, like, a, you know, a Game of the Year edition that came out, I'll play whatever version I have. And of course, the DLC would be optional anyways, for the most part. It's usually just extra. It's usually in open world games, and it's like extra areas. If anything, it helps. It helps you. Usually gives you like really OP equipment and stuff. So, in a way, I might as well. And there's games like Dragon Age that had like a totally new scenario, like a pretty large scenario. With the basically an expansion instead of DLC, right? This has half the story in DLC. Yeah, there's that too. That one's 31 centimeters. That wasn't a record one, so okay. So at least we don't have to catch record ones. So we have two 31 centimeter ones. We need one more. It's over 26 centimeters. So at least they're being merciful with us and not getting us to capture, you know, 3 record size ones. Okay, so these ones aren't AU. Oh, no, damn it. Wanna... whatever. I'd be so sad for RPG questions. I know, right? Yeah, one day I might have to just make like, just kind of do like a fast forward thing and play some of the newer games in my collection. Maybe make it so that it's only games in my collection that count. Which, I mean, to be honest, it basically matches what games are in RPG Quest to begin with. I mean, my collection is pretty inclusive, but it's mostly non-portable stuff, right? I don't really have any sort of collection of like DS or I got a bunch of PSP ones, but oh yeah, well, that's the nice thing with RPG Quest. There's so many different games that there's always something interesting and unique on the horizon. You know, games I would never have played if it wasn't for RPG Quest, and you know, actually enjoyed quite a bit because I played them for RPG Quest. You know, for every Whale's Voyage, there's like a Panzer Dragoon Saga, you know what I mean? Or there's like 5 Panzer Dragoon Sagas. Yay, 28. Alright, good. So, got 3 fish over 26 centimeters. Alright, man. So much of a wasted time there. Is it really okay to have these? They're really saving me, but please don't tell my wife. Alright, let's go see his wife. After growing gray hair, you're not allowed to like games anymore. Man, if that was the case, I wouldn't have been able to like games for the last, 15, 20 years. I got gray hair, like, when I was pretty young, so... Breaking law. I know, right? Get off my lawn, you kids! Arr! That's the thing, though. Us gray hairs have this nostalgia. All these games we played as kids. Damn it, Mary. Let me go grab my shotgun over here. Get off my lawn. Script kitties. Arr. Save me from the programming, please. Nostalgia or stress levels, yeah, pretty much, right? You gotta do something to relax. Games are definitely a good way of relaxing. That's why I like playing RPGs. RPGs, for the most part, are fairly calm games, you know? You don't have to, it doesn't get your blood pressure up. Action RPGs are obviously a exception to the rule. I wonder if these guys are still around now. But generally, you know, they tend to be relatively calm games and something you can relax after a long day of work or whatever. Much better back in my day. Back in my day, I had to walk uphill both ways in snow to pick up a latest game from the store. We didn't have the Amazons to purchase games on, have it delivered right to our houses. The kids these days are so lucky. Why am I going against all the water? There. Ability to run would be nice, yeah. Pretty much right. How much health did we lose there? Like all of it? 69 health. Giggity giggity. I'm too impatient. Screw this water. And now we're probably dead. Practically. I got so much health now. Alright. She's gonna trade this... Wait, the dude's over here now? I want to grill the fish for dinner, but our child isn't home yet. Oh god, more. There's more. Where's their kid? Is the kid the one that was up fishing with the other person up there? Please don't tell my wife. God damn it. Damn it. I gotta find this couple's kid. Man, it better not be that kid up there that was fishing with the other man. I better not have to find a big fish again. Oh man. Kidding me. Am I actually gonna have to fish for those two again? Because I know those fish were not there, or those people were not there before, so that's why I figured that was the one I had to fish for. And I'm betting that is the kid. Maybe now he'll actually specify what kind of big one he's looking for. Kids are whacking up behind the shed. He's practicing his baiting. Like that, I'm going to catch a big one. See, it can't be this kid, because this is this kid's dad, right? So, and the kid's dad is in that place, so it's definitely not this kid. My question is, where is he? So I gotta find some random kid now. See if anybody spawns anywhere. See if you can get a blue one. Yeah, some of them can. Especially when they're frustrating like this. Go look everywhere for a new kid. Speak to everybody again. Kid might be in another zone too, like her husband was. But maybe he's not even here. Slow current. I'll go home until... Okay, there we go. One more carp. Okay. That's easy. Just wants carp. Alright, we need... the carp was... Stonefly? No. I forget what it was. Let's just use a lure rod. I know they like lures. It'd be nice with just one carp. Hopefully he doesn't want like a specific, like a... Doesn't want like a record-sized one. Because knowing my luck, won't see another one ever again. I didn't mean it. Now you watch, there's gonna be no more carp now, because I said that. I scared all the fish away. Like, screw you too, and... Alright. Lady. Actually, we did have that carp from the other pond in our inventory. I should have counted as carp. It's like a mega carp. Carp equals fish, yeah. Pretty much right. Wow. No fish anywhere near us. Yeah, fishy, 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 fish. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Damn it. Oh. Nice. Oh, come on, damn it. Screwed up. Probably was a record size one too. Slow down, carp. In terms of power? I don't know. Probably the SNES. Maybe the sound chip is better in this NES. I don't know about the actual, like, pure power. I mean, I guess the GBA can play videos. I really have it? Thanks, big brother. I got a carp. Sure, you got the carp. Oh, I should get going now. Alright, let's go see his mom. You watch now, it's like, oh, our other son is over here and he wants to catch. It's like, son of a... Our other son wants a guardian. Gotta bring a guardian first. I'm stuck in a cyclic loop. Yeah, pretty much, right? Alright, he's here now. My husband just caught some nice ayu. I'm about to grill them now. Oh, are we out of coal? Yes, we do have coal. Shall I give away the coal? Nah. Is it really okay? Thank you very much. In return, I'll give you this. It's said that this wind charm, finally, will make the guardian appear. There's a rumor that if you ring this wind charm at the pond where the guardian lives, he will appear. I can catch the guardian. Yay! Watch this like be super easy too now. Be like, oh yeah, this is probably the hardest fish fight ever, and then like, no. Catch him right away. Got tons of bait in case he only answers the bait. Got tons of fish are flying. We got a tons of lure. Yeah, the guardian's gonna be like a bitling. He's gonna be like a 1 centimeter long mini fish. It'd be a guppy. The mighty guppy, who summons me? We make it alive out of this place. All these bears and vipers in the way. Mighty bear that hits for 7 damage. Get wrecked, bear. Nobody stands in my way. I know that threw me off the first time too. Like I didn't really realize there's this random encounters against, you know, wildlife. Like I knew this game had RPG elements, but I didn't really know what kind of elements. I remember seeing like, you know, an experience bar, so as soon as I saw that I was like, oh yeah, it's probably got enough for it to be an RPG. I just didn't realize random fights would be how you got experience. And the random fights aren't that bad. The worst part is when you get a random fight and they attack first and they take so much of your health away that you do next to no damage anymore because your damage output is dependent on your health. So you're kind of stuck in a catch-22 where you can't do damage to the enemy. You can't run away either because chance of running away also depends on your health, so you're basically dead. Well, by bears, I know, right? Well, it makes sense, right? Bears would be hunting salmon. You want to eat your fish? The one that makes the least sense is monkeys. Like, okay, I could see stuff like lynx, bears, vipers, wasps. Sure, you know, those are all things you probably encounter in like a standard forest where fishing is common. Monkeys? Like, are we in the Amazon? Are we like, you know, like, where the hell the monkeys come from? I guess we gotta use the, cannot use it here. What? That's be in a specific spot of this, this pond? Let's be in the pond, maybe? Hmm. Oh crap. It's gonna eat us! Okay, so that's summoned him, I'm assuming? Now we need to, like, capture him? It's definitely not the Guardian. Just gonna 1v1 me. Alright. I would totally not be surprised if one of these things are actually the Guardian. It was just like a really zoomed in view. God damn, this fish. It's weird how the small fish are the hardest to catch. It's probably one of these ones over here. Oh, damn it. Canceled just like... When I canceled just when the fish is about to bite. Come on, fishy. Damn it. Hope I have to catch like every fish in this pond just to see the Guardian. Exiled Prince, how's it going? Yeah, you need to capture the Guardian, I'm assuming. So we summoned it using the wind charm, but I don't know which one of these fish is the Guardian. I don't know what kind of bait he's interested in. So we'll probably have to like clear out this pond before we even find it, because if I clear it out of regular fish, problem is I'm going to be... Damn it. My peel's going to get full, and then... that could be a problem. Although I can still catch fish once my pail is full. I just won't... Oh, no. No, that's a carp, I think. I think I said G-carp. Or C-carp, whatever. Sea-carp. I guess these ones are super easy to catch. Oh, that's gone trippy. Oh, this game's going pretty well. We're basically at the end now. We just gotta fight the Guardian. Gotta find which one of these is the Guardian. Capture his ass. Come on. Come on, fishy. I don't know what kind of bait he likes, so it's gonna be a trial and error to find a fish that doesn't seem to go for this this worm. It might be the Guardian, because the sea carp goes for it, the bitlings go for it. There's supposed to be salmon in this lake as well, according to the manual. Yeah, the fishing is the main thing. The RPG part is actually the side stuff. Like, you get random encounters, which let you build up your experience. But the actual random encounters are actually the side part of the game, not the main part. Going around in circles. Yeah, carp aren't exactly beautiful fish. Even if in anime, they would probably anthropomorphize the carp as like an ugly, an ugly waifu. The waifu nobody wants. Oh, bitling. Okay, actually I don't mind if they get away. That way I don't have to capture them, and I don't have to, I don't have to put them in my pail, and of course they're gone, so... Come on, Guardian. It's really hard when you're moving around different rates. Damn it. Also want to like scare the fish. Damn it. It's really hard when you're going around in circles. Come on. See, you have to leave the bait or the lure near the fish long enough for them to see if they refuse it or not. If they refuse it, it'll start bobbing up and down without them actually, biting it. Sometimes they just pass near it without giving a damn, so it's hard to tell if they just didn't take a bite at it or if they don't like it. That's fine. Go away, fish. We're slowly but surely clearing out this pond, so eventually the only thing left is going to be the Guardian. That one's not biting, and he's hanging around the bait long. I'm thinking it might be the Guardian. Or it could be salmon. I haven't seen any salmon yet, so I don't know what kind of stuff they like. Sea carp and the bitling both like the worm bait, so. He also isn't biting. He's not trying to bite it, so if I see him refuse it, then I'll know for sure it's because he doesn't like the bait. Maybe it just takes a while to actually nibble at it. But I'm thinking that could potentially be the Guardian there. Mm. Damn it. No, it's another sea carp. That's fine. And that's the thing I really would hate happening is if we're using lure, the Guardian nibbles at it and runs off. The more sea carp I can get out of there, the better. Should try fly fishing just for the hell of it. Fly and bait fishing, at least if we nibble, or if he nibbles at it, then we're good. There's 4 areas in total. So this is the stream, which is the 3rd area. There's Lake 1, Lake 2, Stream, and Torrent. Torrent is the 1st area. What am I doing? Fly fishing. Start and go down the list. You can also try like regular rod fishing with a sinker. At least the sinker won't move. There's definitely a bonus of sinkers. Because trying to capture fish with moving lures is a pain in the ass. Crap. Let's get the fish. Really sucks when they're right next to the edge of the screen because it's really tough to get them to bite because you can't get close enough to them. I know, right? And then if you stop fishing, you just get the really loud music all of a sudden. It goes from nice, calming, soothing. Okay, so he doesn't like that fly. You just super extra loud music. Where'd the dude go? Oh, it's like he was literally just underneath me all the time. Why is my lure not moving? It's weird. Got stuck on the side. No, it's a weird glitch with vertical water. It does this weird thing where the textures start messing up. I know, right, man? It is fishing after all. Fishing is all about taking your time and drinking some beers. This is also supposed to be the hardest fish to catch, I would assume, being the guardian, so he's probably very picky about what he likes. Assuming this is him here, because this guy seems... Okay. I'm going through all my flies, see if he's interested in any of the flies. I much prefer using fly or bait to capture them instead of any sort of lures, because trying to catch them with lures would be real difficult, I think. At least you know when they don't like it. If they sit on top of it and it starts bobbing up and down like it does there, then you know that they don't like the bait. Crap. Like, I'm not even sure if this guy is the guardian, but come on. Either bite it or don't bite it. Really, it's really hard to figure out if the fish is even interested in the bait. No, it's not. Exactly right. It's definitely a true fishing game. I'm betting he's not gonna like flies. It's probably going to be bait we're gonna have to use. Okay, because we've only got 2 flies left to try. This fish here. Again, I'm not even sure if it's the guardian. Yep. Pushing him too far away. Come on. Ugh. That's gonna be the hardest part. Just try and figure out what he likes. If I use bait fishing, it's definitely gonna be a large hook, so that's gonna be the easy part. There's like, what, 8 kinds of bait we can use. Eventually if we have to use lure fishing, that's gonna be the hardest one, because just trying to lure him in. At least with bait, you know, once you hook them, that's it. As long as you don't screw up the reel in. Alright, well, we got 1 fly left to try. I'm definitely thinking it's not gonna be, we can't use flies on them. The odds that the last one we have in our inventory will be the right one, probably pretty unlikely. Assuming, again, this is even the guardian we're going for here. This could just be a random biteling. Okay, so we tried all the flies. So let's try a casting rod, sinker, hook large. There we go. What are we gonna use for bait here? Maybe a worm, a frog. He's a big fish, right? Makes sense that we'd like frogs. Like sinkers, you don't have to worry about moving with the currents, so. Just trying to. Really sucks trying to aim when you're moving. Nope. Then like frogs. Doesn't like small fish. He's moving close to other fish now, so he like dough. Dough balls, he likes some timbits. Can't shoot the sinker that far either. Yeah, pretty much right. Oh. Oh crap. It didn't bite though. God damn it. What happens? Can it run away? Because we don't have any more... I didn't save, did I? After getting the... Maybe you have to use chum or something. That would respawn the entire pond, which I don't want to do. Scared off, yeah. Actually, you can't reel in floats. Reel in sinkers, but you can't reel in floats. Let's see if any of these are interested in my... my dough ball. Maybe it wasn't the Guardian either. I mean, it's possible that was just another random fish that just us trying to not use bait. Or a lure, I should say, because the last thing I want to do is try to lure the Guardian and then fail at luring it. Come on. Keep scaring those fish off. That one's like right on top of the fish. Come on, just... At least... Wouldn't be so bad if at least they sniffed at it and then ran away. Then you know that they don't like the bait. When they just hang around it and don't do anything, that's the worst thing. Because you don't know if it's a good bait or not. Well, the sinkers have a different tune than floaters. The sinkers usually they'll spin around and be like ding 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 ding. Then we get like a kind of like a dee. And you know that they've caught it. Unlike the floaters, where the floater you actually get sunk down, then you know they caught it. Also have a different tune. So sinkers are definitely one of the harder ones to capture with because it's not you can't visibly see them. The fish getting caught on it. Alright, these fish definitely don't seem to like dough balls. Oh. See, it's like ding 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 ding. Guess we're trying a large hook with the bitling. I mean, well, the fact that the bitling took the bait indicates that possibly the Guardian, maybe the Guardian, or wasn't the Guardian that we were going after? Because I don't know. I figured the Guardian would want bigger bait, you know what I mean? Okay, this guy doesn't like frogs. Eventually we'll get rid of all the fish. The only thing that's going to be left is the Guardian. Problem is, that one to be scared away, I never saw his face, so I don't know if maybe it was the Guardian. That's the worst part. super simple solution. That's usually the way it does the programming. That's the worst part of like, especially debugging as well. Sometimes the most simplest solutions is the best. One's not biting or refusing to bite. Stupid fish. I hate being right next to the edge because as soon as you hit the edge, right? Frogs. I haven't seen a salmon yet either. Welcome to programming. That's pretty much all of programming. Damn it, why did I not see that before? None of these fish seem to like frogs. Maybe the garden doesn't like frogs. I just figure he's a big-ass fish. So maybe he'd like frogs. Come on. At least refuse it. Come on. Trying to get the lures near the edge here sucks ass. I never tried catching a fish with a frog though. I mean, there's probably not many fish that are interested in frogs. Frogs gotta be pretty damn big. Not gonna catch a minnow with a frog. No. Alright, so none of these fish are interested in frogs. You know what? We're gonna go back to luring. At least luring... I mean, I'd like to even see the Guardian at least once. And lure seems to catch, or to at least interest most fish. So, you know, worst case scenario, we'll empty the pond, and then we'll empty the pond. Then, you know, we'll have to use chum to get the Guardian back, I guess. What I'd love to see is a fish that doesn't like this lure. And there's a good chance that might be the Guardian or something. Just want to get rid of those anyways. Just get rid of the bitlings without capturing them. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Damn it. Don't leave me, fish. The other one will be coming. Damn it. Look at my lure. It's right there. It's tasty lure. Get away from the edge, please. I hate fish that are right next to the edge. Yep. It's gonna be perfectly smooth sailing from now on. Everything will be downhill from now. This pond is full of these stupid bitlings. Come on, it's right next to you. Come on. Pretty good. That's all the bitlings out of this area. I bet you that one fish that got away was the guardian. It wouldn't surprise me. Just to piss me off. Hey, Musty. I'm doing well. Yeah, except this is a fishing game with some JRPG elements, not vice versa. A weird mix. It's definitely different than most games. Now we're trying to fight the final boss, but hard to find the final boss, much less fight him. Okay, he's heading right towards it. Yeah, we're running out of fish here, so almost guaranteed the. I'm thinking maybe I'm thinking the guardian actually is a salmon because there is salmon listed on manual for this pond, and I haven't seen one salmon yet. Well, it makes sense that a lot of Japanese games have fishing because I mean, fishing is a big thing in Japan, considering, you know, island nation and all that. So it makes sense that there's a lot of fishing games. Yeah. Running out of fish here. Literally the one fish that we didn't see the face of. I bet you he was the frickin' guardian. Ah. What, princess fishing? I didn't realize it was fishing Twilight Princess. Alright, I think there's only like one fish left in this entire pond. If it's not the guardian, then it means that maybe we just have to clear the pond. Maybe then the guardian will spawn. Or I scared away the one fish that was the guardian. I'm betting it's number one. Fish in a bad spot right now. Yep. There's no fish left in this area. Virtual fishing on it. There's so many games with guns in America. Of course. Yeah, I think we cleared the entire pond, so literally that one fish that I didn't even see the face of was the guardian. God damn it. It pisses me off. Hey, Goaty! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, everyone! Welcome to some fishing goodness. Where I'm trying to fight the final boss and scared him away, apparently. The one fish I didn't actually see, the boss. Now we're gonna have to fight all these fish again. This game is brutal. So what are you playing today, Goaty? Yeah, I saw real quick you're drawing some maps there. Welcome to some calm, super non-exciting fishing. Chum the waters. Oh, the fish are now back. Here's the best, yeah. It can be pretty brutal at times. The first game especially, I spent like 2 hours trying to find fish for for what I thought was the right person. Catching a bunch of record-sized fish and end up not being the person I was supposed to catch fish for. That was fun. Now we're trying to fight the final boss, who may or may not be one of these fish. Fish, please. I hope it wasn't like a one-shot thing, and then you have to go get another wind chime from that woman. Because I didn't save after getting that wind chime, which I totally should have. I was just so excited it came straight here. There's some pretty good fishing mechanics in the Breath of Fire series, I found. Breath of Fire 3 had some pretty good ones, especially. I haven't tried 4 yet, but it seems like fishing evolves in every Breath of Fire game. Ah, it's bitlings. Bitlings are the worst. The worst part is you can't stop fishing. Like when you lure an enemy, you have to either capture it or make it run away. I think there was some VR fishing in 15. But I've never tried that one yet. Here it's pretty good though. But in terms of the older games, yeah. I did use the wind chime, and then I got like a... Sephiroth Servo with 8 months in a row. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much for all the continued support. Still mastering the baiting. Yes, indeed. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I used the charm, or the wind charm, when I was in the lake, or in the pond, and I got a cutscene with the Guardian kind of coming towards me. So now I'm assuming I have to catch it, because we didn't catch it. It's just like the cutscene with him showing up. Now I just have to find him, I guess. I just have to catch him. Problem is, the one fish I think that probably was the Guardian is the one I scared away. I don't want any of these stupid, like, guppies here. I don't want to fill up my pail, because I don't know if you need to have a spot in your pail for the Guardian. That one's not attacking, which is... If I find any fish that doesn't seem to be interested in my lure, then there's a really good chance that's the Guardian, because all these bitlings and the carp are all interested in my lure. My fishing lure, or my worm lure, I should say. I really hate when they hide on the side of the screen. You can't get to them. You have to wait for them to get away from that side. Oops. Sorry, fishy. Didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I stuck on something. Come on. Come on. No. Okay. That fish is away from the wall over there. Come on. Nope. Another bitling. Man, this place is full of these stupid little bitlings. I really wish the fish outlines were bigger depending on the fish you're fighting. Obviously, this Game Boy Color doesn't really have much in the way of, you know, sprite sizes. It'd be interesting to see if it's like a big fish or a small fish. Like, it shouldn't be the same damn size. gonna be hard to get to. Alright, Musty, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping on by. Didn't expect to take this long to finish off this game, to be honest, at this point. I figured we'd be done like the first hour of the stream. Now it's like, alright. We're never gonna catch this stupid guardian. Alright, so only fish left on this side of the map, of this side of the pond. The other side of the pond was mostly bitlings, but he might have migrated over there. See, this guy doesn't seem to be interested in the bait, which is a good indication. But he hasn't refused it either. Of course, he's hiding on the frickin' edge of the map, which makes it a real pain to do anything. Come on. Damn it. Get away from the edge. I'm definitely thinking this might be the guardian here. Because he does not give a damn about that worm. The bitlings usually go for it pretty quickly. Nope. Spoke too soon. Alright, so that's it for this side of the map. The pond, I should say. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, get away from the stupid edge. Damn it. Like just taunting us, being like right next to us. Get away from the edge. God damn it. Now he's gone. I know, right? Sure, full health. Looks like another sea carp. I don't know what the garden's going to look like. Might be a small fish, might be a big fish. It's probably going to be a big fish. Scared that one. Sea carp really don't like our our bait. They sniff it and just run away right away. He actually grabbed that one, but he didn't stay on it. I've caught a few sea carp with this lure, so I don't know why they don't like them all of a sudden. Garden was a sea carp, yeah. I'm thinking he's going to be a salmon, because salmon is listed on the manual in this area here, and I've yet to see a salmon. So probably hanging out here. Maybe spawning. It's the salmon spawning pool. This is gonna take forever just to get one stupid fish. I mean, obviously it's the final boss fish, but it's so annoying. Come on, either refuse the lure, in which case I know you're the guardian. I mean, the guardian might like worm lures, but it'd be nice if he didn't, just so if he doesn't get attracted by it, then I know for sure it's the one unique fish in this area. Because both the other ones definitely like worms. This one isn't biting at all, though. Let's clear some of these ones here. Close to that one. Oops. Come on. Arr. Get away, Bitling. A sea carp. Man, so many fish just like take a bite of this and then they run away. It's really weird. Maybe my lure is broken or something like that. Because before getting, especially the bitlings, they were at least grabbing onto the hook, and then I had to pull them off the hook. Oh, all right, that's a good sign. That fish there did not like this lure. Okay. So now we know which one is the king. Now the fun part. Okay, so let's try casting rod. Let's not use a sinker. Let's try using a float. And dough ball, I think, worked last time. Assuming, well, yeah, it's the one. Oh crap! Scared him. Come on. Damn it. I'm assuming it would give us a specific name. It wouldn't say like sea carp. It would say something like You know, the Guardian. I'm assuming they's got a special name. Can't cast that far, damn it. Like a random encounter with a bee. Shit, didn't mean to scare it. Come on. Right there. Go for it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boom. Alright. Wait for him to tire. Might take a while. Now the fun part. Although so far it's pretty easy to reel in. Not gonna make it. And got him. We caught a Guardian. Boom. 113 centimeters, that's it. I caught eels bigger than that. Oh no. Oh, thanks for catching the Guardian. Let's make medicine out of the Guardian. Oh, Teruyo, take this medicine. Thank you, big brother. Teruyo. I'm very grateful. Please rest now. The quest for the Guardian is now over. G. Guardian has been captured. The Fun Lake? I don't think I want to do a Fun Lake. What even is the Fun Lake? I love how the music just pauses when it switches screens. I know, right? Best ending ever. That's it. This is a Game Boy Color game after all. Game Boy Color games aren't exactly known for exciting endings. Next is gonna be Chocobo's... What the hell is it? Chocobo Dungeon? Chocobo Dungeon 2? The Catfish All Along, yeah. Music pause when it switches screens. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have some time before I have to head out for the night. Have to get everything ready on the stream though. Change all the stuff to make it so I can switch over to the PlayStation. Or Chocobo... What the hell is it? Yeah. It was, yeah, Chocobo apostrophe S dungeon. Mado Catch Star. Thanks, Mado Catch Star. Great story. Composer Booing Boo. Great composer name. The Mighty Booing Boo. Made such great music, like this advisor, Hiro Maikawa, Natsume Inc. Booerns. He's saying boo or booerns. Hey, look at that. The Guardian. In the pond. Angler. Taro. Nice picture. There you go. That's our reward. Boo's a fart noise in Japan. Stupid kid wearing his baseball cap backwards. Stupid kid. That's it. Alright, so yeah. That is game 215 complete. So, Have to give me a few minutes there. Gotta get everything ready for the next game on our list, Struggle Dungeon 2. So we can say goodbye to Legend of River King. Goodbye, Legend of River King.